welcome to your last video of the day. We are into writing now. These are our superhero letters that spell out writing for us to get us ready for this lesson. So, in writing, we are going to work several ways to make ourselves better writers. And one of the ways we can do that is by writing every single day. If you practice something, you will get better. We've been talking about this, and a lot of you have said this in your videos, so you already know it to be true. So with writing, we are going to practice every day by having a journal. I'm showing you the back for a reason, but this journal that everybody got in their packets last week is what we're going to use the entire year to help us be a better writer. We're going to use this all the way to June. So this is going to be one of your good friends. So take care of it. So today, we get to introduce our journals and take the first step. Today, our goal says, I can decorate. We get to illustrate and make it beautiful. The cover of my journal with lots of detail. So the cover is the front part of your journal. And with detail means with a lot of color, with a lot of pictures, that you filled the whole space. So we are going to start our journal process by decorating the cover. Like I said, this journal is something you're going to use the entire year, and it's all yours. So you are going to want to take some time today to make it super special. It's going to take us a while to learn how exactly to use our journals to make sure they can help us in the very best way they can. But the first part is to illustrate and make it our own. So I'm going to come up here and I am going to show you my journal. This is the cover that I illustrated for my journal. This one's brand new. I had one last year, and now I have a brand one with you guys. But this is what I drew. Let me talk to you about it. So in our first Zoom meetings, I said that one of my favorite things was the ocean, and that's so true. So to make my journal extra special, and so I could be excited to open it every single day, I decided to draw one of my favorite things, the ocean. So as you can see, I drew some waves, and underneath there's some little fishes. I have jellyfish. There's starfish on the bottom with some seaweed. And up top I've got a palm tree. I have some seagulls flying, and of course the bright shining sun. And the biggest, smack in the middle, it says Miss Wrangle's Journal. So I want you to tell me, what do you notice about my journal? How did I make it special? And how did I use a lot of detail? How did I use a lot of detail? How did I add a lot? How did I use a lot of color? What do you notice about how I illustrated my cover? What do you think? Tell your conversation buddy. What do you notice about my cover? What is a positive I did? What do you think? I'm going to tell you a big positive that I noticed is I used the whole space. I used, not almost every single inch of this cover. I drew on top, on the sides, on the bottom, in the middle. I covered the entire space to make it as bright and colorful as possible. Remember, you gotta take your time. This cover is the one you're gonna have the whole year. And if you mess up, that's okay, but just know I don't have any more sticker paper. So make sure you're really careful and you take your time. So this is what we're striving for today, to decorate our journal cover to get us ready to start learning about journal writing. It's super special, and I'm really excited to get started today. So, when you decorate your journal, there is one thing that everybody needs, and that is your name. On my journal, you can see I wrote Miss Rangel's Journal, nice and clear, right in the middle. So you are going to write that on your journal, except of course you need your name. So you would write Miss Rangel's Journal or your name's journal. The blank is where you're going to write your special name. You can write it on top, on the bottom, in the middle. You get to choose where it goes, but you must write your name's journal. You got to put a claim on it. Identify that it's yours. Everyone has to have this, but then other than that, you may decorate your journal however you see fit. And when you're done creating this beautiful masterpiece, then you're going to take a video of yourself describing to me what you drew. Tell me all the details, why you did it, why it's so special, and how excited you are to use this the entire year. Remember, take your time, make it a masterpiece, be proud of what you drew, because you're going to have to see it every single day. Okay, Super Scholars, draw the most beautiful picture that you love, and then take a video to tell me about it. I cannot wait to see. Okay, so that ends our Monday of this week. I'm super, super proud of you. I want you to keep it up. I'm so excited for the rest of the year, and get to drawing.